Okay, I'm positive this time. Today is our first recoupling on Love Island. This was a little bit anticlimactic. Is how I would describe it the best. Most of our pairs or people on Love Island are all coupled up, pretty confident in those couples, and the only person who is left out is Trey, and he is deciding if he wants to couple up with Justine or Kaitlynn. You know, everyone watching at home is screaming at their TV, pick Justine, pick Justine. But for whatever reason, there was some shred of doubt in Trey's mind that he had to waffle over Justine and Kaitlynn. You could even see the conversation he had with Kaitlynn today. Like, Kaitlynn pretty much straight up said to him, if new guys come into Love Island, I'm going to spend time with them and get to know them. Like, she almost as clear as she could say, if you pick me, I'm going to go explore other options as soon as I can. And even after that, we still saw Trey struggling over his decision. And it's like, dude, if you actually are here for a relationship, you have no choice but to pick Justine. Thankfully, when it did come down to his decision on the recoupling, Trey did pick Justine, and our first recoupling ceremony is completed. After the recoupling ceremony, everybody was kind of settling into the new life with their new couples. So, you know what that means? Time to add some new people to Love Island. And this was two guys coming in to stir things up. First, we have Caleb, who chose Kierstan to go on a date with, and things actually went quite well. I don't have much confidence in the Kierstan Carrington relationship, and I definitely think someone like Caleb could come in and throw a little wrench in baby Carrington's plans. You know, he's stuck there on the island by himself. He seems like almost a little bit of a spoiled brat, and I don't think daddy's going to come help him when somebody comes along and steals his girl. Next up, we have Calvin. He picked Moira to go on a date with, and I really expected the date to just kind of be like Moira saying, "Hey, I'm with James. I'm happy with James. I'll tell you more about what's going on in the house, and we can move on." But she was actually reasonably receptive to Calvin and kind of opened the door that she might have some interest there. And I would be very shocked and a little disappointed if Moira just immediately jumped ship over to Calvin. And I mean, it's not as shocking after today because things were not as rock solid with James and Moira as I had previously thought. They really both want the relationship to move at vastly different paces. And even though James said like, "Hey, I want to make you comfortable. I want you to be comfortable in this relationship and we can go at whatever speed," she didn't totally buy it and still had that shred of doubt in the back of her mind, which was not a good thing as she's on her way to a date with another man. We ended the episode with our two new men, Caleb and Kelvin, inviting two other women on dates that we'll get to see on Sunday. So Caleb asked Rachel if she wanted to have a nightcap, and then Calvin informed Carrington that he would be stealing his girl for a little while. We'll have to see how all that plays out on Sunday night. But until then, that's all the Love Island I got for you. I'm enjoying the show. It's a not as good as I was hoping. I'll be honest, but there's some interesting elements here, and I'm excited to see the dynamic change with the two new guys coming in. And I really hope that the coming week for Love Island throws us a bunch more twists and curveballs to keep everything interesting and exciting. All right, we're going to wrap up right there. As always, thank you so much for watching. And until Sunday night, we will see you later.